Welcome to Sales Fails, where selling out is a good thing. Our next failure comes from me. My first ever experience of selling came from a job interview I had fresh out of university. With a degree in my hands, bright eyes and expectations, I had no idea what I was walking into. This role, like many roles for salespeople my age, was essentially cold calling. Hello, is that Kevin from Cold Caller Shot on Site Limited? Coffee and 5? Great. Ease of bringing young people for these sales roles. They have a spirit they can crush. It was outbound sales for a design company. Website builder? Either way, it was 2 people doing the work and 1 older gentleman just bossing them around in the corner. I started by circling the estate it was on, I'm not kidding you, at least 2 times before giving up on calling them. I was then ushered through a fire escape to a single large room where the 2 employees were sitting. Although I did call him Grandad a few times. After brief introductions, I sat down and that's when the fun really began. Went through my background, why I wanted to join the business, which I could only respond with, it's been a long ambition of mine to sell barely functioning websites and get threatened at by strangers down the phone. But like all of us, I smiled and I just said the word opportunity over and over again like it was my catchphrase on a bad sitcom, except I wasn't met with any applause. Instead, I was asked the dreaded question, sell me this pen. This was not long after The Wolf on Wall Street came out, and the sell me this pen bit was broken down with, hey, just write your name on that napkin down there. You know, sell and demand. So I said, okay, you might want to write down some notes. And he just stares at me blankly. He just doesn't say a word. I carry on with trying to jazz up this pen a little bit, but I'm nervous because every question I ask was met with either a blank stare or just a blanket no. Now, even the best salesmen know this isn't going anywhere, and this is either a test of my mettle or this guy genuinely loved torturing people. Either way, when I didn't hear anything back, I wasn't exactly sad. I hate cold calling, and I don't recommend it for any business. You want natural conversation starters, not catching people in the shower. You'll have to speak up, I'm wearing a towel. Also, this may be my biased opinion, but this isn't really a test of how good a salesman can be. All the charisma in the world could not charm this man. When you're met with a brick wall, do you continuously bash your head against it? No, you move on, you grab a smoothie, you hug a puppy. So, if you're watching this, Mr. Sell Me This Pen, I've got a few words for you. And another thing, thanks for watching. If you would like more sales fails, don't forget to subscribe below. And for more natural conversation starters without all the cold calling, you can head over to Maverrik.com for our tips and tricks.